A very pleasant good evening and welcome to the National Western and the Martin Luther King Day Rodeo. Are you ready to have some fun here tonight? Let me hear from you now, Denver, Colorado. Howdy, everybody. My name is Lynn Phillips, and I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things for me here tonight. Number one is to put a smile on your face. After all, it looks and feels good. It fits just about everybody. And who knows, you might even get one back in return. And number two, I want you to have some fun here this evening because this is what it's all about. We've got some of the best cowboys in all of the world. We also have another great cowboy. He has been announcing this rodeo here in Denver, Colorado since its inception. And it's my pleasure to share the microphone tonight with him, and I'd like to call on you to help welcome back my very good friend, Mr. Sam Howry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm going to tell you what, Lynn. This is a rodeo that we look forward to every year here in Denver, Colorado. Started 18 years ago when we celebrated Martin Luther King. And you know, not only did Martin Luther King had a vision, 40 years ago, a gentleman by the name of Lou Fasson that lived here in Denver had a dream to have a rodeo with African-American cowboys. I had the privilege to follow that troop for 20 years, and I want to tell you, Lou's looking over, and I know there's a lot of folks here that knew Mr. Fasson. And tonight, we're going to celebrate another man's birthday. Let's go to the big screen.
Well, before we do that, Sam, right now, it's all about tradition here at the National Western. And right now, we present the grand tradition of the Westernaires. You can see them, and they can hear you. If you like them, let them hear from you right now. Ah, yeah. I've certainly enjoyed them. I guess you have as well. They can hear you right now, friends. They are the Westernaires.
Well, tonight we celebrate Martin Luther King. It's his birthday today. And today we get to celebrate it here in Denver, Colorado, with some of the greatest rodeo fans of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the birthday song by Stevie Wonder.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a David Wood. He said, aside for his recognition, because it should never be. Just because some cannot see, the dream is clear as he. That they should make it become an illusion, and we all know everything that each different time will bring. Or in peace our heart will sing, thanks to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And it's overdue for people like me and you, who know the way true is love and unity to all of God's children. Should be afraid of it, and the whole day should be spent in full remembrance of those who lived and died for the oneness of all people. So let us all begin. We know that nothing win.
You know, friends, because of people like Dr. Martin Luther King, we as Americans all enjoy many, many freedoms. And one of those freedoms is to go to our Lord and Savior in prayer. And we'd like to ask if you'd be so kind to join us now. To say our prayer, we welcome one of our calf ropers here tonight, our invocation by Tony Johnson.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you for this day. Lord, watch over every cowboy, every cowgirl, every animal, every spectator as they come and go to this rodeo. Just let everyone come out and have a good show and just perform to the best of their abilities. Just let every contestant just come out injury-free, no harm to the animals, and just every spectator leave and come as they came. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. At this time, we ask you to please stand as we present the flag, the red, black, and green. We're talking about the African-American flag, and nobody sings it any better than Howard Johnson. Lift every voice.
Yes, 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 I know. When freedom ring, let freedom ring. Oh, yeah, yeah. Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven, Lord, let it ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let I rejoice.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, about 20 years ago, when I came to the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo, I didn't know anything about this flag. But over the course of the year, I found out why. You see your grandparents, they got their hands up in the air. They're celebrating this flag right here because this is your heritage. This is all about you. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're proud of this flag, as we are, what do you say we raise the roof here tonight?
Prisons have grown.
You know another grand tradition here at the National Western? We never buck a horse or rope a calf before we present the most beautiful flag on God's green earth, Old Glory. And now we present the singing of our national anthem, the beautiful voice of Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so brightly we had at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rocky rock frosting in our gate through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Are you ready for the Martin Luther King Day Rodeo? Was that cool or what, huh? Yeah, we are ready for rodeo, ranch bronc riding, brought to us by the city of Aurora, one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S., with counties in Arapahoe, Adams, and Douglas County. The city of Aurora is the third most populous in the state of Colorado, with the 54th most populous city in the United States. Sam Howry, we are ready for some ranch bronc riding here tonight, buddy.
Well, I want to tell you, this ranch bronc riding is kind of a new event, more like the ranch cowboys. You're going to see some big action right here with some cowboys that come all the way from Oklahoma. We're going to Marcus, Mercer, Here's a guy right here from Spencer, Oklahoma. He is a 2023 champion cowboy. Whoa! Well, it didn't go quite the way he thought about it. Let's watch it on the replay. Everything's looking good. All of a sudden, he gets off, and down he comes. You know what you can do for him?
Well, not the way we wanted to start off, but we're going to change our luck right now because we're going to go to a good one to go. Here's a man that's got it all in his package. We get set with Damon Hopkins. He hangs his hat in Oklahoma City. This guy's a business owner. He owns a barber shop, and he started rodeoing when he was 14. And you can cheer him on. Come on, Denver. Watch him ride. Oh, boy. How about Damon Hopkins? Did you like him? Did you? I'll bet you did. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now he rides on a score to 1 to 100 possible. Half of the points can go to the man. Half can go to the horse. Look at this on the big screen. That horse does get in the air. That's a big, stout, raw bone cayuse, but no step for a stepper like Damon Hopkins. Now he's going to set the pace for all of our bronc riders. How about 79 points? 79.
Well, no matter what time of the day or where you live, the 9 News weather team has the forecast for you to need. On air, online, or streaming anytime with 9 News Plus. So let's go to Arthur right now. Oh, come on up. He lives over there in the eastern part of Oklahoma. Well, here's a guy that's an equine vet tech. Started rodeo at the age of 25. He's a first-generation cowboy. He comes down, and let's see what happens. He got his feet behind him. Next thing you know, old Charlie puts him on the ground.
You know, some of these guys come onto the scene of rodeo, they have a dream. Some have a wish, some have determination. That's the case for Lamar Hankins of Oklahoma City. Watch him ride. You watch him ride.
Oh, look here. He's got her cranking down. Yes, sir.
Well, that's what I'm talking about right there. He says, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He comes down to terra firma. He can hear you right now, friends. There he is. That's him. That is Lamar Hankins. So we already have one qualified ride. Will that be good enough? To beat that, it is a 76-point ride, a 76. So that was some pretty good ranch bronc riding. And there on the big screen, you can see unofficially the winner, Damon Hopkins, with a 79-point effort, followed by the 76. You just saw Lamar Hankins. Well, let me ask you, did you enjoy our bronc riding here tonight? You did? Let's let them hear from you right now.
Well, let's go down to the arena floor right now and make that presentation to our winner. Looks like right down there, Weepus, along with Miss Villery and Leon Vick, making the presentation right now for our champion cowboy, Damon Hopkins.
Well, we'd like you to meet a very special guy right now. I know you're going to love him. He's brand new at the National Western. How about a nice warm welcome for our Mountain Dew entertainer? Make him welcome. Here's Alan Dessel. Alan, get on out
How
here,
y'all
buddy.
doing, Denver?
Oh,
Oh, come on. We're in Denver, Colorado. Y'all can do better than that. How y'all doing? Woo! How many of y'all like free stuff? Oh, wait. Time out. I have seen grown men push their own children down a flight of stairs for a free frisbee, and that's all the louder y'all are gonna get? How many of y'all want some free stuff? There we go.
So we want to say National Western Stock Show would like to thank our friends at the Colorado Lottery for their partnership. We all believe in an unstoppable power of the buck in the rodeo arena, which is why every dollar spent on lottery games help create parks, thrills, and open spaces across our great state of Colorado. Lottery, play on.
Well, it is time for the steer wrestling. The big guys that like to play in the sandbox. Grand Design Incorporated is a black performing arts company located in Aurora and operates in Adams and Arapahoe counties with its purpose of preserving and the performing arts of African Americans. The company was founded in 1984 by Dr. Barbara Shannon Bannister of Aurora, and she is an icon of the community. Sam, we got the big guys. They want to play in the sandbox. They are our steer wrestlers, and we've got Reginald McCullough. He's riding into the box. So now, if you've never been to rodeo before, now what Reginald will attempt to do, jump off the back of that horse onto the back of a steer, and they are going 30 miles an hour. Then he's going to try to wrestle that steer to the ground. It could be the biggest wrestling match you've ever seen. Sometimes the cowboy wins, sometimes the steers come out on top.
Well, here comes the third generation cowboy. Boilermaker, he's a champion in the CWRA. Let's see what he can do right here. Pick him up, roll him over.
Yeah!
5.68, or 6.68, excuse me, 6.68.
Man, you're talking about jumping off a bulldogging horse. Look at
Yes,
that.
sir.
That's the best place to be. Have you ever rode a bulldogging horse?
Well, I have, as a matter of fact, Alan, a couple
Man,
of times.
it's like having a Corvette with the throttle stuck wide open, no brakes, and a bad tie rod.
That's about right.
Yeah,
That's
best
about
thing you can do is get off.
Hey, you're going to like our next one. This is Rodney Demery. He's from Beggs, Oklahoma, down in the Sooner State. And this guy's a truck driver. He's the owner, operator of a trucking company and a third-generation cowboy. And was the 2013 Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo champion here. So if you're a betting kind of person, Demery, or Rodney, just might be the one to put your money on. He's in the box. This is the only event where a man is allowed to have a helper. That's the hazer, the other guy on the horse. He's not entered. He's simply there to keep the steer running straight. Rodney gives a call. He is off. He is down. He's got him caught. Oh boy, the wrestling match is underway, and bam, dunk, down he goes. And a time of 7.96 seconds. 7-9 for Rodney Demery.
Well, you'll see some of his offspring here a little later. He's got a son that's already been a champion in the Bill Pickett, and he's got a young son that we'll be seeing a little bit later. Let's go to James Taylor, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay.
Where's all the Okies
Jalen
at?
Minor.
You started to tell us something very profound, Alan. And
I
what
just
was
said,
that?
where's all the Okies at? Yeah. How many of y'all are wishing they turned the heat on here? Yes, a lot.
So let's watch the big guy, Jalen Minor, getting ready to go, Anderson, Texas. Here's a cowboy, the CPRA finalist in 2021. Been rodeoing, roping calves, and just started steer wrestling about 5 years ago. A graduate, played football. Here's a football player that turned rodeo cowboy. So we'll watch Jalen Minor, the man getting ready to go right now. His buddy, Mr. McCullough, on the outside doing the hazing. He's got to be better than 6.68 to take over the lead. Now these horses they ride are trained to run as fast and hard as they can from one end of the arena to the other. So they have to get them all set, get them just right, get a little help right here. calls for the steer. Gets out a little late. Watch this right here. Picks him up, rolls him over. Oh, yeah. 7.04704.
Well, the 668's the top of the leaderboard right now. You know, to put a rodeo on like this, it takes a lot of great sponsors. And one of them is our friend at Cinch. And back since 1996, the Cinch clothing brand has been creating quality Western jeans and shirts for in and out of the arena. Lead, don't follow with our friends at Cinch. We're going to go to our next steer wrestler, and it's a very familiar name. A name you're going to know right after he runs. James Taylor. James is from T-Town, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Works for the city of Tulsa and is a great steer wrestler. And he's a big, stout guy. He had rather pass a kidney stone than an all-you-can-eat buffet. But he is stout. You watch him wrestle right now. James Taylor. I thought, Alan, you might break out in a James Taylor song right now. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Here we go. All right, James.
Yeah!
That's what we're looking for. That's what we're... Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. The leader was 6.68.
Not
He
no more.
is 4.47. There's the new leader. Yeah.
And you need a help.
You know, this morning we had about 25 steer wrestlers here. The top 7 get to come tonight. So we've already had one big round, long round of cowboys. Let's go to Darrell right now. Darrell Elliott, Beaumont, Texas. Here's a welder, a carpenter. Started rodeo on there at the age of 20. 2009 PRCA Steer Wrestling Rookie of the Year. This guy's no stranger to winning right here. Okay, Darrell, you got to be better than 4.47. This could happen right here. Look at that. Man.
Woo!
I can't believe today was a good day.
Well, a 4:49.
Can you believe that? 2/100ths of a second right off the leading time. Wow, that is great. Well, let's have a look at our next steer wrestler. He is from Jones, Oklahoma, and here is, he's a good one. This is Aaron Lasky is going to go next for us here tonight. Aaron's one of the guys that also competes in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. Arnold Lasky, he is a good one. Arnold Lasky.
Yeah.
So the big guy right here, he's been the average champion at the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Finals. Here's a guy who's got a son that's a steer wrestler. He's got a twin brother. Come on, Arnold.
Yes!
Well, he comes in with a time of 5:35, and that is third fastest of all of them that we have seen so far.
So the Mountain Dew replay shows us right there. Look at him. Picks him up, rolls him over. 5:35.
Ripped his shirt.
Yep, first your money, then your clothes. That's the way it goes. Took his shirt almost off of him.
He
didn't
needs to win
Yeah.
some money so he get him a new cinch shirt.
Well, we're going to go to this next young man. Here's a guy by the name of Daniel Henderson. He is the third generation cowboy. His dad, a former bull rider in this event and steer wrestler. You'll meet his sister a little bit later as well. This big guy right here played basketball for the University of Tulsa. When he graduated, he became a steer wrestler. This cowboy stands about 6'8". It takes 2 cowhides to make one boot. He's about a 16 size boot. You watch this young man right here. He was the Rookie of the Year for the PRCA. We're talking about Daniel Henderson, Twin Grove, Arkansas. His dad on the outside doing the hazing. Got to be better than 4.47.
Oh, man! Oh!
This is how legends are made.
Let's go to J.E. Dunn replay. What about that? And everybody goes wild. 3.88.
Look to that leaderboard. Danelle Henderson, congratulations. 3.88. I bet that's the fastest run we've seen at the National Western all week long. Great run, great job. Hey, we'd like to tell you about some of our great sponsors. Coming in this year are some great, great folks that make it all possible. Help us with a prize money purse. Bring us lots of neat stuff. First off, we'd like to welcome in the banner of one of our longtime sponsors here at the National Western Livestock Show and Rodeo. They've been with us for a long time, and we're going to get those horses down the lane, and we're going to bring in the flag of Trans-West. They are great. Oh, we're going to make an award presentation. All right. I tell you, he deserves it. You know, Leon Vick is a big guy, but Danelle, he just dwarfs him, doesn't he? He does. Twin Groves, Arkansas. He is an athlete. Well, let's bring in the banner of one of our great sponsors right now. Coming into our arena, we welcome the banner of Trans-West and Cimarron Trailers, the official horse trailer of the National Western. View their full selection of inventory online at trailerwest.com.
And here comes Specialty Appliance. At Specialty Appliance, we believe plants make your house a home. Appliance is not just our business, our specialty.
Common Spirit Health is a proud presenting partner and the official first aid provider of the National Western Stock Show. Learn more at mountain.commonspirit.org.
Well, right now, it's time for the Lifetime Window Kiss Cam. If you're on the big screen, give your partner a big old kiss. Lifetime Windows and Sliding, Colorado's most trusted windows and siding company, invites you to open the window to love. Come on, give her a big hug right there. Come on.
Yeah,
Is that your sister?
Come on, lay it on her. Lay it on.
I think that's his sister.
All I'm going to say is you better be here with who you said
Look
you were
at that.
coming with. Yeah!
What about
Oh,
it?
she's
Look
like,
at the big
oh,
screen.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She said,
There
give me
you
some
go.
sugar.
One more. There you go. What about y'all? Oh, yeah. Way to go. Well,
She
right
looked at-
now, we want to make a presentation down there in front of the president's box.
The Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Foundation is committed to awarding our founders and regional scholarships, free grants, and book stipends in areas where the Bill Pickett Rodeo are presented in 2024. The foundation believes in the value of supporting youth and giving back to the community.
So our first person we'd like to recognize is Denisha Henderson.
Joining us tonight, we welcome first, Sam, into the arena from the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Foundation, Board Chairman Ken Johnson, as he presents the 2024 Bill Pickett Invitational Foundation Scholarships. Tonight, we are awarding those to, now tell us who.
Well, the first one we're going to introduce is Bill Pickett's Memorial Lou Fasson Founders Scholarship Awardee. Denisha was a student at Prairie View A&M University pursuing her master's in business administration. Denisha has participated in the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo since 1995 and has set her horizon to make the world a better place. Give her a nice round of applause. Denisha Henderson.
Next, receiving a scholarship is Keaton Cantrell. The Bill Pickett Rodeo Foundation Denver Regional Scholarship. Keaton is currently a student at Metro State University right here in Denver. He's majoring in psychology. He's an active member of the Black Student Alliance. And let's say thank you and congratulations to Keaton Cantrell. And for our Jesse Guillory Book Scholarship, it is awarded to Ryan Hackett here this year. She is currently a student at Vista Peak Preparatory in Aurora. Ryan is a member of the National Honor Society, and in the fall, she plans on attending the University of Texas at Austin.
Okay, we're happy also to award 2 Cedric Haynes Memorial Calf Roping Fee Grant this year. Number 1 goes to Lyndon Demery. Lyndon currently serves as a youth ambassador for the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo. He motivates by his dad and his older brothers, who also participates in rodeo. His motto is never give up. Making that presentation is Ken Johnson and Jesse Slugger Gilray.
Well, we have another to present to a well-deserving young man, Jermaine Walker Jr. Jermaine is the grandson of Cedric Haynes. He has been with the rodeo since he was a baby, and his goal is to win the world title and build an arena in his grandfather's name. So congratulations to all of them.
So give a special thanks to our 2024 scholarship sponsor, CoBank, for their generosity, contribution, and commitment to the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Foundation Scholarship Program. Visit our website to learn more about the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Foundation at the www.bpirfoundation.org. Ladies and gentlemen, give them all a nice round of applause.
Well, it is time for the breakaway roping, and it is brought to us by our friends at Mountain Dew. Welcome to Dew Country. Mountain Dew is a proud sponsor of the National Western Stock Show. Well, let's go down to our first gunner in the breakaway roping. Now, if you've never seen it before, it's kind of like the tie-down roping. These ladies are going to go through right behind the barrier. They give that calf just about a 10-foot head start. First is going to be Shawn Adair. She's going to rope that calf, pitch the slack. When that calf reaches the end of it, it's going to pop that rope loose from the saddle horn. Gives a nod. She is off. She is running. Reaches. Oh, no. Does not make the connect. And that's going to be a no time.
That calf was all jacked up on Mountain Dew. You know, that's fast.
Well, let's go to a cowgirl from right here. Is anyone here from Colorado? Well, here's a young lady from Centennial, Colorado, Sadie Jackson.
I'm going to be honest with you, Colorado. That was kind of terrible. I think you can do better. Come on.
So let's watch Sadie. Here's a cowgirl right here. Has a chance to go to the lead right now. Look at that. Don't let her leave here without a nice round of applause. Would you do that for me?
Well, let's have a look at one you're going to really like. How many people are here tonight from Colorado? Huh? All right. All right. Here's your lady right here. This is Savannah Roberts from Colorado Springs. Yep. She's a first generation and a stay-at-home mother, but a heck of a roper, too. We're going to watch her. She's going to set the pace for us. She can rope. She's going to settle that roan horse into that box, give the nod, and she's going to put it on him right there, just like that. Just like that. How about 3.02 seconds? Yes, sir.
Let's watch that run right now. As we bring it back on the replay, the Mountain Dew replay. What's this? Right around the neck, boom. And she takes the lead.
Well, we're going to go to our
Brooks
next
is
one
next
to go. Valencia Brooks is from Manteca, California. You know, now I'm looking at my programs, and it has these ladies' ages on it. Alan, I know better than to give a woman's age.
I was going to say, you're
but I
walking
guess
on
I
a
could,
slippery slope there.
I could ask how much they weigh. You think
Don't do
that's all
that
right?
neither. Nope. Nope.
Don't go there. Okay. All right.
That's how I got my first divorce right there.
Okay. Valencia, let's do it right now, baby. Here we go. She's off and running. Line them out. Reaching down. Got him caught. Yes, sir. 4.96 seconds. 4.96. Great run, Valencia. Let's watch again on the big screen. Brought to us by J.E. Dunn. The second look makes the catch, pops it free. We've got two of them, Sam.
Yeah, and we're going to go to a cowgirl from Huntsville, Texas. Nia Bryant.
I wonder what the temperature is in Huntsville, Texas right now.
20 degrees. I got one right behind me. Nia Bryant. Come on, Nia.
Hey friends, we'd like to invite you to stop by and visit the American Furniture Warehouse. You can find it at their booth in the Hall of Education, or you can visit them at any of their 10 locations in Colorado. There's 2 in Arizona and 3 that are now open in Texas. And hey, let me tell you, you'll be glad you did. But right now, we're going to find Nia Bryant to go. No, she had no time. We're going to get set with our next one. Here's Aja Bryant. The second half of that family plan, we're going to stay right there in Huntsville, Texas. Well, Alan, I'm glad you asked. Huntsville's just a little ways away from Houston, Texas. I talked to one of these ladies when she left. She said it was below 40 degrees in
40
Huntsville,
degrees.
Texas. Yeah, just ask anything, I can tell you. Here we go. Aja?
Yeah!
Aja, you did it, baby. You did it. It did. And how about a time of 3.42 seconds? That is second fastest.
We go back to
3.42.
Nebraska. Nebraska replay. Look at there. Nice run. Well, let's go to Haley Mason. So, Haley Mason is the cowgirl, Huntsville, Texas cowgirl. Look at her up there on the big screen. Here's a young cowgirl getting ready to go right now. So, Haley's got to be better than 3.02 to take over the lead.
All right, what do y'all think? You think she can do it? All
I
right.
think she can.
Come on, you're going to have to help her out. This is a rodeo. This is not a golf match. Come on now. Yeah!
What about it? We saved the best for last.
That's how it's done.
As we say, Pendleton Whiskey brings the replay. 2.51. There's your winner right there. So right now, we're going to get that young lady out there in the front. We're going to make that presentation once again to our champion. Haley Mason, Huntsville, Texas. As she comes back into the arena.
Hey, you know, I'd like to recognize some special people right now. The Martin Luther King Kids Corner ticket sponsors. We'd like to spotlight sections 131 to 105, 232 to 233. Those are our Kids Corner of the MLK Rodeo.
Well, congratulations to our presenters right there. As we get the picture, one more time, give Haley Mason a nice round of applause. Wow.
You know, we'd like to say thank you to our community partners for sponsoring the MLK Youth and Community Nonprofit Partners. They include Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated of Aurora and Denver chapters, the African Leadership Group, the Anchor of Love, the City and Community of Denver, Safety Youth Programs, and Colorado Trust as well, along with Colorado Black Women for Political Action, the Denver Cadets, Jack and Jill of America, the Colorado chapters, Progressive Youth Department, the New Hope Baptist Church, the Urban Leadership Foundation of Colorado, Pi Pi Sigma Aurora Chapter, Pi Beta and Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you all. Thank you for your sponsorship.
Let's go to the Frontier Mutton Busting. Are you ready to watch these young cowboys and cowgirls? Well, we're ready. First one to go.
Oh, looky here. This is Nia Bryant. Yeah, here we go. This is Elijah Williams of Denver, Colorado, 6 years old. And that is a 78-point ride.
Well, let's go to Denham Hardy, 5-year-old. Here's a guy from Denver, Colorado. Oh, a score of 82 points.
All right, we're going to find another Denver Mutton Buster. This is Devin Pendergrass in our Frontier Airlines Mutton Busting competition. Here we come, straight down the pin. All right, that's an 81, Sam, an 81, they say.
So as we get ready to go to another 6-year-old from Denver, Araga, Utah. Let's see what, oh! Wow, 74 points for a cowgirl.
Ian Baker Jr. is ready to ride for us right now. We want to go all the way in, all the way to this end. Yes, sir. He says, I'm going to do that for you. Saddle up and ride. There is a 78-point score. Comes in for Ian.
Well, we go to number 8 right now. Marley Casa. 5 years old. She's saying, who in the world signed me up for this?
Hey, trust me, if you play your cards right, you're going to get a new pony out of this.
Oh, boy. Okay, Nazir Alfred, show him how it's done. He's from Commerce City, and we're going to ride him like he stole him. Yeah, he is.
All the way.
Yeah, he is. Oh, boy. He said, I'm stuck like Velcro. How about a round of applause, Nasir Alfred? And hey, listen to this. How about 90 points, 9-0?
Yeah.
Let's go to the last one. This is Mickey Childs. Get ready to go. Whoa. There you go. 77 points. So how did you enjoy the Mutton Busters?
Well, and a big thank you goes to our friends at Frontier Airlines. It's time to fly with Frontier's low fares. They are the sponsors of our Mutton Busting here this year. You know, they do something special here in Denver for these Mutton Busters, Sam.
All these Mutton Busters are going to receive a trophy. Now put it around there. Let's get them all positioned. Okay, cowboys. Let them hold it, pick them up by their hips, and everybody's going to cheer for our Mutton Busters. Well, congratulations to them young boys and girls right there.
You know, there's only one thing you can say about that. That is cool. That is just so, so cool to see those kids get those big trophies. They're going to cherish those for years. Yes, they will. Well, we are going to get set right now for our next ladies event on our program here tonight. It is time for the ladies steer undecorating competition.
Come on, y'all. Let's clap those hands. Come on. Come on.
And as we bring you this event, is brought by Oxy Flag. Oxy is proud to sponsor the National Worship Stock Show and its mission to develop future generation of agriculture leaders. Oxy.
Well, let's have a look at that first one to go in the steer undecorating competition. We are going to go back down to the Lone Star State of Texas. We're going to go again to Huntsville to find Naya Bryant, a first-generation competitor in the game of rodeo, and she is going to set the pace. So here's what this is going to be like. You're going to see the men's steer wrestling event a little bit later on. Those guys are going to jump off and wrestle. We saw it a while ago. She's going to do the same thing, but she's going to lean down and pull a ribbon off of the back of this steer. Now, when she's out there, you've got a part to play as well. You need to cheer her on because we want Naya to do well. Come on, Naya. Right there, baby. Oh, man. Well, here's the deal. That steer gets out. She gets it there at the back end, reaching down, but did not quite get it, and it's going to be a no time. That steer got ahead of her. Just cut her off. Watch right here. Just cuts her horse off at the pass. No way she could get it done. She makes a last-second grab, but he gets out too wide.
See it right there on the Pendleton replay.
Steer cut them off like I was in rush hour in Houston.
Hey, friends, if you're looking for an excuse to break in those brand-new cowboy boots, Bojo's Boots Night Out is your night out. Get 2 tickets and 2 Coors, starting at $62, and you can visit thenationalwestern.com to take advantage of this offer.
Here's one of our California cowgirls. London Gladney comes riding hard and fast. Well, now they have a 30-second time limit. They got 30 seconds. Heads up, guys. So she says it's not going to be. Let's give her a nice round of applause for our California cowgirl.
We have got to get a ribbon. We've got to get one. The next one, Sam.
Look here.
I
Let's
want
watch
you
it
to-
on the Mountain Dew
All
replay.
right, we'll watch again.
See
because
what
this is-
happened. Right there, when she got there, it just didn't quite work for her.
Just set up. But we're going to change our luck right now because the next one is from Hempstead, Texas. And this is Courtney Solomon. And you are going to tell us all about this young lady because this is a legend right here.
Oh, you talk about a legend. This is a 4th-generation cowgirl. Her mother has been a champion. Her grandmother is on the Walk of Fame here in Denver, Colorado, Stephanie Haynes. This is the baby girl right here. She is true competitor. She's been to Las Vegas at the Junior National Finals Rodeo. She's in the Breakaway, the Junior Barrels, the Ladies Barrels, the Goat Town, the Pole Bending. There's nothing that this young lady don't do. There you go.
I told you we were going to change our luck. How about a time of 3.34 seconds?
What's this on the Nebraska replay? Look there, picks it up. What a shot right there. And she takes the lead.
We thank Nebraska.com for that replay, and we'd like to say thank you to Mattress Firm. Got too much giddy up and not enough sleep? Visit our Mattress Firm booth today. Head on over and kick off your boots. Enjoy a moment of R&R. We've got it here at our friends at Mattress Firm.
Well, let's go to Denise Tice, Damascus, Arkansas. Here's the manager of our Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo pageantry. Multiple champions in the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo. She is a college basketball referee. This lady right here went to college there and, oh, all right. Come on, look at her. So as we watch it on the replay, you'll watch Denise right here. Watch this. Gets out in good shape, comes around, reaches down, grabs a hold of it. Pendleton Whiskey brings us the replay.
You know, the city of Aurora is one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, with counties in Arapahoe, Adams, and Douglas County. The city of Aurora is the third most populous in the state of Colorado and the 54th most populous city in the entire United States. Well, let's go back down. Let's find another good one, and this is a good one from Point Blank, Texas. This is Kishan Adair to run for us. She's the 2023 Crown Royal Hats Off recipient inspector with the Texas Department of Agriculture. She has won a lot of money in this game. She's a good one, and looky here. Woo! How about a time of 2.44 seconds? New leader.
Well, watch the
Go up to
J.E.
the
Dunn
J.E. Dunn
replay.
replay for a second look. Look at that. It did not take long, quicker than you can blink your eye. She had that done.
So here's the young lady you met a while ago, Denisha Henderson. Lives down in Magnolia, Texas. A&M University graduate from Delta State University with a full ride in basketball. She's currently in college, obtaining her master's, an MBA. You met her big brother a while ago. He's the one that won the steer wrestling. Now, let's cap it off with seeing if sister can cap it off in the ladies' steer undecorating. Here's a lady, got a 5-year-old daughter that competes in the junior barrels. Come on, Denisha, get in there. There you go.
Yeah.
It's got a little tough, hasn't it? It's got a little wicked, hasn't it? Right here, Mountain Dew replay. Look here. Reaches down, picks it up, and there's 2.87.
Well, there's one more gunner to go, and we're going to go out to the Golden West State to find her. She's from Manteca, California. Valencia Brooks is going to be our final one. This lady really didn't start rodeoing until she was 25 years old, and she hits the rodeo trail hard up and down that California coast. So let's watch Valencia settle into that box. Work cut out. The leading time, 2.44. She's set. Wants to steer just right. Both horses right. 5-star cast gives a nod. Reaches wide. And misses close. Mrs. Close.
That
Well, the flag is still up. She still has an opportunity. She said, I don't believe so, but thank you very much.
no, watch right here. The steer zigged when he should have zagged.
Exactly right, Alan. Exactly right.
That's not
the
fair.
way I saw it as well. Nebraska.com brings us that playback. We say thank you to them, and it looks like our winner of the night is a time of 2.44. Deshaun Adair, as you can see on the big screen. Yes, indeed. And then the next one right behind, 2.87. Great round, great round.
Boy, I'll tell you what, it was a tough event as we make the presentation in front of our president's box, along with our vice president of operations, livestock, horses, and rodeo, Leon Vick. There we go. Great shot right there. Valeria Cunningham making the presentation at this time. Let's give her a nice round of applause from Point Blank, Texas. Okay, get your cameras ready as we bring in the J.E. Dunn Overland Express. J.E. Dunn Construction has been building a national legacy of excellent crafting, iconic buildings that stand the test of time, marked by the commitment of their people. J.E. Dunn has been building in Colorado for over half a century, and a 100-year history upholds timeless industry value while embracing the future. You see that beautiful coach right there? That is our Overland stage line. Right now, I want you to meet a fella that's been here for over 4 decades. He is the driver and the builder of that stagecoach. Give it up for my good friend, Scott Smith. Up on top side, we want to recognize a couple of gentlemen. I want to start with Elizabeth Diggins, Sheriff City and County of Denver, and is the Prince Hall Mason with Centennial Lodge 4, a Denver native and active in the community. Give him a nice round of applause. The guy on the other side, sitting in the passenger seat, he is the councilman member, Darrell Watson. He is Denver City Council District 9. He's a 30-year resident of District 9, and he's proud to be the host of the council member celebration, the 118th National Western Stock Show and Rodeo right here in Denver City Council District 9. Thank you there, Mr. Watson. We appreciate it. On the inside of the coach, we have the Vice President of Customer Experience with Kaiser Permanente of Colorado and has been with Kaiser since 2003. Please welcome Brooke Eccles. Give her a nice round of applause. In a world where produced service are becoming more transitional. And also, Katrina Banks, knowledge attorney with Gibson Dunn Law Firm in downtown Denver, currently on the Supreme Court Nominee Commission and the Denver Board of Trustees of Contemporary Arts. And my good friend, the CEO of the Fly Fisher Group and co-founder of the Burkett Family Foundation. Please give it up for Martin Burkett. He's a Denver native, entrepreneur, and makes strategic investments in business and nonprofit that help our community. So give them all a nice round of applause.
Well, it is time to get your cameras ready right now because we turn the pages of the history books. Rolling in, the ground will shake and sparks will fly. Here's the National Western Stock Show Hitch, presented by Chevron. Broken Spokes Clydesdales, under the direction of Mr. Mark DeCourtis. They bring us the Western Hitch, our friends at Chevron, and look at those beautiful Clydesdale horses. Ah, Mark, you do a beautiful, beautiful job. You know, tonight on our wagon we have an additional friends, supporters, and members of the Democratic Legislative Caucus. We welcome, first off, Representative Jennifer Baconhouse, District 7, serves as the House Assistant Majority Leader and the Black Caucus Chair. We also say thank you to Dr. Ryan Ross, who is the Chief Equity Officer of the Colorado Community College System, Chief Executive Officer of the Urban Leadership Foundation. Also, Representative Leslie Harrell, serving as House District number 8. Senator James Coleman for Senate District number 33. Senator Pro Tem President and the Vice Chair of the Black Chair. Commissioner Leslie Sumney, District 4, which includes the unincorporated area of North Arapahoe County, the city of Glendale, and portions of the city of Aurora. She is the first African county commissioner in Arapahoe County. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Hey, welcome Terrence Boyd with the Wild Boyd Farms, a Colorado black-owned farm. And also Papa Dia, founder and president of the African American Leadership Group, a native of Senegal. Papa immigrated to Denver back in 1998. And last but not least, Bianca Emerson, president of the Colorado Black Women for Political Action. She's a proud Denver and very active in our community. Let's give them all a nice warm welcome here to our rodeo here tonight, huh? Yeah.
Well, Scott, let's give them another ride as we take them outside. Get your cameras ready, folks. Here comes the J.E. Dunn Overland Express. Oh, I want to say, forgot son Holland of Matthews is on the stage.
Well, this big hitch right here, they call them draft horses. These big horses once pulled the beer wagons right downtown through Denver, and they had to turn those narrow corners, move their way around the streets, and you watch this team work. Mark is a perfectionist. He's going to maneuver there. Each one of those horses weigh close to 2,000 pounds. Yes, there they are, 6,000 pounds of horses, and you're going to see a maneuver. This is called spinning the top. Watch that right hind wheel. It's going to set stationary, never move until he spins it around. How about it? Did you enjoy it? A nice round of applause. Mark, beautiful job with the broken spur hitch. We welcome in the flag of our friends at Cinch. Lead, don't follow. Cinch Jeans and Shirts is proud to be the exclusive and the official Western clothing partner of the National Western Stock Show. And you can go over in our educational building and you can visit the booth of our friends at Cinch. And also this week, go over to the building across the way. You can see the Evening of Dancing Horses. It is sponsored by our friends at Cinch Clothing.
Well, let's go back to the tie-down roping right now, as we're going to lead off with a cowboy from right here in Denver, Colorado. Maurice Wade will be the first man to lead off. Okay, Mo, it's your turn, cowboy. Here's the cowboy that's been with the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo for a long, long time. Here's a guy that his rookie year, 7 times. He's all around. So we'll watch Maurice getting ready to go right now. Maurice Wade is the man to go. Maurice is retired now. Worked for the Department of Ag here in the Denver area. Rides a quarter horse. Here's a guy that competes in the senior pro division of rodeo. Not only the Bill Pickett, but the senior pro. So we'll see what Maurice can do here. Anybody here from Denver, let Maurice know it right now.
Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh.
Okay, go to work, Maurice.
Come on, Denver. Help him out. You got him, Maurice.
Maurice. Come on, guys. Need a little help. You know what? Sometimes it don't go the way you expect it to. Don't let him leave here with a little love. Would you do that?
Maurice says, you know, y'all been showing that on the big screen, the rerun. Why don't you just skip mine and just let it go?
Hey,
Let
it don't
go.
matter. Most guys, I'm not going to try to date you, Maurice, or tell them your age, but most guys your age, they're sitting on the couch watching this eating bonbons, man. He's out here roping calves.
Yeah, he did.
How about that?
Good job, buddy. All right, well, let's go to our next calf roper. This is Torrey Johnson. He's from Oklahoma City, and here is a true athlete. And you know, I think he was sitting on his couch contemplating his navel when he said his favorite quote is, "I am who I am, and I'm not who I'm not." Yeah. One of the few guys you're going to see is a southpaw, left-handed ropey. Reaches, but not here tonight. Not tonight. That is very, very rare to see that guy
Not
catch
today.
and be in the money. No, sir. Not tonight.
Well, let's go to Portales, New Mexico. We go to Malik Moses. Here's a cowboy that's in the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo from out west. So we'll watch and see what he can do right here. 9 News Plus, the free 24/7 live streaming app, brings you 9 News broadcast, plus breaking news, weather updates, and a daily deep dive, all live, air, on demand with 9 News Plus. Malik Moses. Watch this cowboy right here. Got to visit with him a little bit this afternoon. Here's a young man, started roping a long time ago. Come on, Malik. Oh, man. Don't let him leave. Come on, show him a little love.
Alan,
Yeah.
I hate to disappoint you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
What?
But the prom was last Saturday night.
Oh, that's all right.
Why do you have on a tuxedo tonight?
Huh? Because these are my party pants.
You're what?
My party pants. How many people came to have a good time? Yep. So that's why I went and put on my party pants.
Well, you have to wear your party pants? I mean, what do you do when you party, buddy?
Yeah, you go boogie, man. You got to go dancing. So I got my party pants on. Who wants to go dancing after the rodeo?
You got no rhythm. You got no style. You got no class. You
Hey.
couldn't dance your way out of a wet paper bag.
Hey, didn't
Let's
you go
go to the next
kindergarten?
one. We'll talk about it later. Let's go to Dinder Chashri. He's in the box right now. He's just about ready to go. He's a good one, and Dinder's going to show us how it is done. He's from Houston, Texas. He's got him caught. All right, down to the flanking side, buddy. Don't let him get away.
Don't
Don't
quit
let
him. Come on,
yeah,
Denver,
stay
come
hooked.
on.
Yeah, wrap him up. 1, 2, wrapped and a half inch. Now get out of there.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around.
Well, let's see what happened right there. As we go to the Pendleton Whiskey replay, he got him roped, but he caught that tail, and it come off. But that's legal. He was on to him before he got loose. Ties a time of 13:56.
Hey, Alan, I want you to look around. See these people in here?
Yeah.
They've got rhythm, they've got class, and they've got style, and you don't bring any of that to the table, buddy. You couldn't dance, I'm telling you.
Whoa. Didn't you learn in kindergarten not to judge a book by its cover?
I didn't say anything about that. I said you can't dance.
Man, I was born to boogie.
Yeah,
I got moves like Jagger.
really.
Yeah, I get jiggy with it.
Let's go to Eddie Dever. Bill, Texas cowboy, getting ready to go. Okay, Eddie, you got to be better than 13:56. You can take over the lead. Comes a roping and a riding. Steps down. Gets to him. String. One wrap, two wraps, and a hooey. Nice run by Eddie as we look to a replay. Mountain Dew replay. Got a good start. Puts it on him. Now watch that horse work a little bit. Now string the front leg, cross them over. So a time of 11.97 takes the lead for Eddie Dever.
All right, that was nice, Sam. That was nice. But I want you to watch the next one. This next man can rope and tie. He is faster than gas through a funnel and eggs through a hen. He is quick. This is Curtis Adair. He's out of Point Blank, Texas. You watch him. He owns his own 7M hauling company, and he's going to be hauling some freight here tonight when he leaves that box. His truck driver is a CPRA finalist in the past. He's been roping calves and wrestling steers since he was just a little bitty kid. And he backs old Sarley into the box. He gives a nod, and here we go. Oh, a little side arm loop. That calf said, Alaman left, buddy. Alaman. I know I finally got square dancing. That's what you do. Alaman left. That is the kind of dancing
Square
you do. Alan.
dancing.
Yeah, square dance.
I haven't square danced since my high school PE class.
Oh, okay.
Y'all laugh like I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. They made us square dance in high school PE.
Where do you call home, Alan?
Iowa? We just happy to get out of the cornfield for a little while.
I see.
Jalen Miner, Anderson, Texas is our next cowboy. You met him a while ago in a steer wrestling competition. Here's a guy that's in the trucking industry. He was a finalist in 2021 for the CPRA. Here's a cowboy that played football at the University of Cincinnati. You can ask him, why is he rodeo? He was raised around rodeo. He played football, went to school, got him an education. Come on, Mr. Miner. Now, go to work. Look here. Had a little bobble right there, but everything's good.
Stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
As we look to the Nebraska replay, kind of hung his rope up there, had to regroup. Now, starts the string, didn't get that front leg, now wraps him up. He's going to go in the number 3. I think he's in about the number 3 position right now with a 13:23. Well, he went to second place right there.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to move to the 2023 Crown Royal Hats Off recipient is our final tie-down roper of the night. He's from Beaumont, Texas, and this is Ashton Simeon. And let me tell you something about Ashton. Ashton is 43 years old. You'd call him a seasoned veteran, but he's still got some snap left in his girdle. You watch him. He can rope and he can tie, and he's going to be the guy right now. We move him into the box. All right, Ashton. Show these kids how it's done. The time to beat is an 11.97 second run. You got it in you too, buddy. Settle that sorrel horse in. Little tension. Wants the calf right. Gives a nod. Here we go. Goes right. He catch. No. No. I just knew that calf ducked right into that rope, and it is a no time for him. What do you say, friends? How about a nice big round of applause for both the winners and the losers alike here tonight, huh? Nice round of tie-down roping. Eddie Deaver, he was our champion with an 11.97 second run. And we're going to go down to the far end, and we're going to make that presentation right now to our champion in that event, the winner of our tie-down roping, Eddie Deaver. Great job.
Once again, we go down to the president's box. So Valeria Cunningham is going to make the presentation along with our general manager, Weepus Tice, and Mr. Leon Vick of the National Western. As soon as we get all the cowboys by us. Let's make the presentation. What do you say we give Eddie Deaver a nice round of applause? Bill, Texas Cowboy.
Well, we're going to move into our next event here tonight. We're going to go into the junior breakaway roping. And we saw the seniors a little bit earlier, and we're going to watch them go for us right now. So is it cold in your little hometown, Alan?
Is it cold?
Is it
When
cold?
I left the house yesterday morning,
Yes.
it was 20 below zero with a wind chill of 50 below. I'm going to tell y'all, I am happy to be in Denver because it's like a heat wave. Yeah, I brought my flip-flops and my swimming trunks, and I'm having a great time.
Yeah. So this just trailed you down here.
Yeah, I brought it with me. You know what the worst part of it is? It was that cold, and I still don't think it's colder than my wife's heart.
Oh.
She's not here, so I could say that.
You are mean-spirited is all I can
No,
say.
she's mean.
Yeah. Let's go to Trevor Wayne right now. Trevor, he's just a youngster, and he's going to show us how it is done. We've got him in there. Trevor is only 10 years old. He's a tough cowboy. He's been pushing along, and he want to rope one. Come on. Stay with him. Don't give up on him. Come on, Trevor. Get him right along there. Whoop, we got the horse caught. He'll break it loose. He's going to stay with him. All right, buddy. Now line him out down that fence.
Come on,
There
y'all.
you go.
Don't quit
Come
him.
on, stay
Come
with
on.
him. Well, if Try got you anything other than respect, I think he'd be a world champion. Don't you, friends? I think he would.
Well, let's go to C.J. Walton next to go. I want to tell you what, old C.J., he's riding a pretty little paint pony right here. Here's a kid that's 9 years old. Look at that determination. Look at that big screen. He says, okay, I'm ready to do my thing. Just nod my head and I'm going. Come on, CJ. Well, they say you got to have a bell, collar, catch. It didn't go over the top, so it'll be a no time But don't let this guy leave without a nice round of applause. Would you do that?
Yes, that rope has to go around the neck of that calf to be official. Our next roper does not enter the rope. No, sir. He enters to win, and he's done it before. He's the Bill Pickett reigning champion, as well as in 2022 Junior Breakaway roping champion. We're talking about Hempstead, Texas's Jermaine Walker Jr. Moves into the box. So here's the gunner, and he's got his hammer cocked, and he's ready to show us how it's done. Looking for our first qualified run of the night. All right, Jermaine.
This is Courtney's cousin right here.
Yes, sir. You know he
His
can rope.
grandpa was Cedric Haynes.
Yes!
See what I'm talking about? I told you he could rope, couldn't he? Yes, sir. He can hear you. You bet he can. Jermaine, let's have another look at our Pendleton Whiskey replay. Look at that. Man, that was quick, wasn't it? You bet it was. Before Soon could get ready, he turns in a time of 2:89.
Let me ask you something. How many of you folks have been to the MLK Heritage Rodeo before? Well, this man right here that's getting ready to go is 11 years old. Ever since he's about 3 years old, he's been roping here at this rodeo. I'm talking about Harold Williams Jr. from Prairie View, Texas. This young man right here lives, breathes, and eats rodeo 24/7. His nickname is Junebug.
Houston, we have a problem.
I think we're going to change. Are we going to Trenton? Okay, we're going to go to Trenton. Here's a kid from Tulsa, Oklahoma. A former Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo calf roping champion is right there helping his nephew. Trenton Wayne is ready to go. Come on, Trenton. What do you say, Denver? Well, we go to Junebug now. Look, watch this young man. You talk about a man, watch him on the big screen. This is my hero right here. This young man knows exactly what he's got to do. He and Jermaine have been battling from the word go. So we'll watch as Harold Williams Jr. gets ready to go. Okay, Junebug. Dad's down there giving him a little help as he gets ready to back that horse in the box. He went out to Las Vegas. He was in Vegas at the Junior National Finals Rodeo. He's had several titles, has qualified out there in Vegas several different times. Come on, let's go. Folks, I promise you, he's going to be a champion, and you saw it here in Denver. As we look at the J.E. Dunn replay, just didn't go over the nose. Do me a favor, send him out of here with a little love. So right now, we're going to go back to the president's box and make that presentation to the 2022 and 23 Breakaway champion. Once again, we'll take it down there to the big screen as Valeria makes the presentation Let's give it up for Jermaine Walker.
You know, we've got a group that's been a part of the National Western since back in 1949, and you talk about tradition. They brought to us here tonight by Sunward Steel, the manufacturer of steel building systems, headquartered right here in Denver, proudly providing American-made buildings for over 50 years. No building is too large or too small, and if you can dream it, they can supply it, and their longevity speaks for itself. Now, the group we're talking about is always a crowd favorite, and they certainly are mine. Let's make them welcome right now, the Westernaires Freedom Riders. We welcome in, first off, this is Ireland Poucher riding Willow. Aboard red, here is Paige Poucher. Mounted on Charlie, here is Parker Kidder. Emma Roush rides Penny. Andy LaFleur on Jupiter, and Kendall Johnson on Rashad. All right, now this is trick and fancy riding. These are just youngsters. They are part of the Westernaires up out of Jefferson County. Well over 1,000 of these kids in this group, and these are the ones that are the trick and fancy riders, and Ireland's going to start it off. Look at that. Look at that. Dragging that toe down to the ground. If you like it, help her up. Help her up right now. All right, it's Parker's turn. Now watch this. Going to spin around the horn, hit the ground, vault into the saddle again. That is Parker. Did you like him? I'll bet you did. Oh, look here, Annie. Annie does the spread eagle. 1 foot high up around the face of that horse, hanging onto that saddle as best she can. That is Annie. It's Paige's turn. This is a vertical fender. Bouncing along, waving to the crowd, and she makes it nice. Now, this is the reverse hippodrome stand. Looking backwards, where you been? Well, I've been back there. That is the hippodrome stand, and that is Emma. Comes down. I mean, they're athletes. Look at there. She says, I'm up. I'm okay. Thank you for your concern. It's Kendall's turn. And this is a one-leg layover. Right over the neck of the horse. 1 foot high in the air. Only the toe holds her in. Did you like her? Ah, yes. Very nice, Kendall. It's back to Ireland. And this is the flying layout. Right along the side of the horse, dodging everybody with the layout. And it's back to Parker now. Watch this. You talk about athlete. Spins around and vaults back. A somersault into a vault. Yes, indeed. Made famous by the Russian riders, it is known as a Cossack drop. Drops right down along the side of that horse and comes right back up. That is Annie. It's Paige's turn, and she's going to give us the sky dive as she goes around. Around our ring she goes. Look at that. You talk about flexibility. She's got a double dose of it. Here's Emma. Another Cossack move. It's called the Cossack Death Drag. Hands down, right on the dirt, close to the hooves of that horse. How do you get back up? Strong abdominal muscles just like that. Now here comes Kendall, a half upside down on the neck of that horse. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, I tell you what, I have certainly enjoyed them here tonight. I'm sure you have as well. Once again, let's meet them, friends. There they are. Ireland, Paige Poucher, Parker Kidder, Emma Roush, Annie LaFleur, and Kendall Johnson. All right, kids, let's spin them around once again. Emma Roush carrying the stock show flag. Annie LaFleur with the flag, the Centennial State of Colorado, and Kendall Johnson with the American flag. Thank you all. Once again, we say thank you to our friends at Sunward Steel Buildings who bring us the ever popular Westernaires.
And we want to say thank you to our friends at Ram, the official pickup of the PRCA. You can win a chance to win a $100,000 voucher by texting Ram Rodeo 999222.
Whoa, the lights went out, Sam.
Whoa.
Well, I saw
What?
Alan coming back in here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he.
What,
he
you
thinks
guys had
he's
to
doing.
turn the lights out on me? Do I look?
Well, yeah, we I know you thought it was prom night, and
Do
we
you-
thought
do I look
maybe
that
we just need
bad?
one of those crystal balls to spin.
Hey, you guys have been awful hard on me about my clothes, and I don't think that's very fair.
Well,
Look, I'm not kidding, man. I can dance.
you can dance.
Yeah,
You know-
I'm sensing just a little bit of sarcasm from you.
No.
See, they believe in me.
No.
They believe in me.
Now, hold on.
That's
You know-
why y'all are my people. I love it. I love the crowd here in Denver.
Well, I love your enthusiasm, and you know, I am a little short of walking around money right now, so I tell you what I might just be willing to do with you.
Okay.
How about you and I just make a little wager between us? I say you can't dance.
Okay, well, you know what?
$100 bet that you can't dance.
$100. I got 4 kids. That don't even buy enough diapers for the month.
$500. that you
$500. You can let Hambone play anything he wants to. I'll dance to all of it for $500.
Hambone, the music man, anything he wants. Would you all like to see that little gamble here tonight? Would
wait.
you? Would you? Oh, whoa, what?
Time out. One problem. I need a stage.
A stage?
You can't expect a star to dance in the dirt. I need a stage.
A stage?
Yes.
I never heard of something.
Are you kidding me?
Well, looky there.
You guys
looky
set
there.
me up.
Well, maybe just a little bit.
All right, time out though. 2 things. Number 1, you only want to bet $100 and you bring $500 worth of plywood out here. Number 2, I'm going to take my mic off or you're going to hear me panting because I got a pretty good dad bod going on right about now.
All right. And you are going to dance. So what are you going to do? A waltz? A guy of your age, a waltz is probably about all, or
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer.
You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a buddy, staying alive, staying alive.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Slide and you're burning up the quarter of a mile. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Loompa-dee-doo, I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
She says I'm the one, but the kid is not my son.
Kicked up the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up on my knees.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got ballet days in the open
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all.
Hot and so hot and
Watch me whip, watch me nae.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
every day I'm shuffling.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe.
Yo, man, let's get out of here. Word to your mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Dessel. Oh, man. I guess he can dance. I guess he can after all. Alan, I'll catch up with you later on. Yes, indeed. That was something, wasn't it?
And it's brought to you by Trans-West Cimarron Trailers is proud to present Allen. View their full selection inventory online at trailerwest.com or visit them in the Stadium Hall, Mega Booth 1431.
Hey, once again, we'd like to draw your attention to that beautiful Ram truck, the official truck of the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. Stop by this week sometime at the Ram booth and see what is all new with Ram and enter to win $100,000 Ram voucher. Text Ram Rodeo to 999222. You might be the lucky winner here this year.
Well, if you had a good time here on Monday night, are you ready right now as we present to you the banner of Ram Rodeo? The official truck of the PRCA Ram. As we go to Sadie Jackson, Centennial, Colorado, she'll be the one to lead off. Here as they run a cloverleaf pattern. One right, two lefts and one right. When they turn that number 3, we want to give them a downtown. So we use electronic eye. We'll get it set up right here real quick. I think they got it set. And we are about to get underway with the ladies barrel racing.
Well, we're going to start it all off with Sadie Jackson, going to be our first gunner. She is from Centennial, Colorado. Yeah, turn old buck around. We go to number 2. to that second one. And around that one, here's the deal. When she turns that last one, you need to make a little noise. Send her down the home stretch. She's across the line, and the time she finishes it up here tonight.
Hold up, hold up.
Hold up
Wait,
just
hold
a
up.
second.
Check your timer again.
Had a misfire on her timer. We're going to have to reset that. What a great run it was too. Wow, it was a great one in our Ram Bear Race game. Yes, sir. And I know she is now not getting a time on that run. She's as frustrated as an Amish electrician.
Okay, let's go now to Leah Roberts. Here's a young lady from Colorado Springs, Colorado. She's been a champion in the Youth Rodeo Association as well. Well, you met her a little earlier. Come on, Aaliyah. Colorado Springs Cowgirl. You nailed a barrel that cost you 5. A round 2. Come on, let's help her out a little bit. Going to be 22-16 with the penalty.
So the total of 20.216. That's going to move us to the next one. Kenesha Jackson's going to run for us. Here's a lady out of the Lone Star State of Texas, down Hempstead Way, the 2023 Crown Royal Hats Off recipient. And she is a third-generation bear racer. And she can run faster than a pair of cheap nylons. Watch her go. Here's a game about left turns, right turns, fast turns, and then the last turn, and it's a run for home. And across the line, the time is 15.26 is going to be her time, 15.26 seconds, and that's going to take the lead.
Rashana Adair, Point Blank, Texas, will be the next cowgirl to go. So round number 1. 2 down, 1 more to go. We're going to need a little help right about now. $15,625. $15,625. That'll put her in the number 2 spot.
Out of Conroe, Texas, comes Kaylee Howell to run for us next here tonight. So the competition's getting tough. These ladies are go. She is ready to run. You got the option to go to the right or the left-hand barrel. You go right, you make 2 lefts. Just the opposite, and that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Around it we go. Ah, yeah. Turn that one. Leave it up, leave it up, leave it up. Now, ride him like you stole him. And the time comes in of 15.644 is going to be the time. Yep, that's in the money so far. Yes, it is. And we're going to find next Ramia Clemens, our next bear racer. She's a good one from the Razorback State, Sam.
Yeah, this is Ramie Clemens. Here's a pretty lady right here. This cowgirl right here comes from Plumville, Arkansas. Here's a cowgirl that's got her life ahead of her. Come on, Ramie. Let's go now. 15,993.
The last, maybe the best. Here is Kendra Demery. Is going to be our final bear racer of the night. So we get her set to go. She's going. We're going to run the one we ran first. The timer didn't work. We'll give her an opportunity. Panda Demery is going to run for us right now. Here she comes. She's from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, out of Bristow. She comes, and she is ready to put the pedal to the metal and let him glide. And here we go. Daddy was in the steer resting. Heads to number 2. Goes to number 3. Now, send him home. They'll mail you the check. There it is. There it is. 16.432.
So we go back to Sadie Jackson. Clock didn't work, so she's going to come back. So here comes Sadie again. Come on, Sadie. She's from Centennial, Colorado. $16,011. 16,011. Well, as we get ready to go to our next event, we got a chance. We'd like to introduce some people that's very important.
And the presentation made to our champion here tonight, the lady with the fastest time, comes in, Kenesha Jackson, as the time of 16.265. Congratulations to Kenesha. Yeah, you're the winner, and a beautiful belt buckle she receives as our champion of the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo here this year.
You know, we got some distinguished guests here, and they're in the president's box over there. We'd like to talk about a gentleman that we're glad to have here. If you'd please stand for us. It's Congressman Jason Crow, represents Colorado's 6th Congressional District, comprise Aurora and part of Arapahoe, Adams, and Douglas County. Congressman Crow is a former Army Ranger and Bronze Star recipient. Let's give him a nice round of applause. He's there in the president's box.
You know, one of the biggest supporters of the MLK Rodeo each and every year is the city of Aurora. And we'd like to welcome now the mayor of Aurora, Michael Kaufman. And he has been the mayor since 2019. Mayor Kaufman has dedicated his career to defending our country, making a difference for Aurora. And thank you, friends, to Mayor Michael Kaufman.
I'd like to introduce a lady that's very important to us. We're talking about Barbara Shannon Bannister, current ambassador of the city of Aurora, president of the Grand Design Incorporated, and a longtime supporter of the MLK Rodeo, and her support is invaluable. Ladies and gentlemen, give Barbara Bannister a nice round of applause.
Next, we'd like you to meet the chairman of the board of the Grand Design. This is Mr. George Gorey and his wife, Barbara. Welcome tonight.
And we say thank you to CoBank, as Eric Itambu is the Chief Banking Officer of CoBank here in Aurora. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Also from CoBank is Andrew Jacob, the Chief Operating Finance Officer. And Ken Johnson, who is the Denver coordinator of the MLK Junior Rodeo and also chairman of the board for the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Foundation.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to do me a favor, would you? Because up above, my good buddy Lou Fasson's looking down on us. And I'd like to introduce to you a lady that took on the reins. I'm talking about Valeria Howard Cunningham. She is now carrying on the legacy of the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo that's CEO, and we are celebrating 40 years of Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo. Stand up and give her a nice round of applause. We started right here in Denver 40 years ago. Thank you.
Hey, finally, we'd like to recognize the Denver Rodeo staff who worked closely with the community to make this a very successful event.
Well, let's go to the junior barrels. Kinley Adair. Point blank. Here's a girl right here. Year long has been in the mind. Let's see what she can do. Come on, Kinley. This is our baby, 8 years old. Help this cowgirl out right about now. $16,980. 16,980.
Well, now we're going to find Zoe Wilbert is going to be next to run for us here tonight. She's from Austin, Arkansas. She's 11 years old. She rides with a rodeo family, establishing her place in the winner's circle. And she is going to show you what we're talking about right here tonight, too. Come on in here, Zoe. Zoe Wilbert. Here she comes down the alley. And she's headed to number 1. There we go. All right, turn number 1. It's all about the turns, a tight turn. And around that one. Here she comes, putting her pony through the paces. She is northbound and down. And she is all done in a 16.886 second run. There they are. First is Zoe Wilberg and Kinley coming in second place.
Well, we go to Pee-wees. This is our little guys and gals. Sleigh Dance Wayne will be the lead off. She's a student that comes from a rodeo family. I'm telling you, this little gal right here, okay, come on, sleigh dance, let's do it. What's this cowgirl right here? Her dad, a champion. We're just gonna take a wide turn. That's okay. Everything looks good. Come on, Denver. Yeah, they couldn't buy these horses if they wanted to for $50,000. 20.640. 20.640.
Hey, let's have a look at Kendall Henderson next. And as we do, we say thank you to Cinch, which brings us our rodeo crew. Leading the way in Western apparel. The Cinch brand puts fit, style first, and quality jeans and shirts for the cowboy in all of us. Cinch, lead, don't follow. Here we go. All right, Kendall. Bring them on in here. Ready to run, all of 6 years old. Leave it up, baby. Kendall weighs about 70 pounds, soaking wet with 2 bottles of pop with foam on top in her hip pockets. We're going to help her, aren't we? We're going to help her. How about a new leader, 18.494?
Caden Smith will be next to go. Huntsville, Texas cowgirl. Here's a 7-year-old cowgirl. Look at that smile right there. Come on there. She's ready to roll.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be so
Now gets around two. You know what to do right now. Come on, Denver. $28,029. So right now, so what do you think of the juniors and the Peewee barrel racers? Let's make a presentation right now. Right there in front of the president's box for the Peewee and the junior. We're going to represent Zoe Wilburn and Kendall Henderson. What do you say they get a nice round of applause right there? Way to go, girls. Great job right there. Future stars of tomorrow.
You are seeing some great performers, some great cowboys. The next cowboy you're about to meet is brought to us by our friends at Transwest and Cimarron Trailers, and they're proud to bring us this man. You can go by and check out the booth at Transwest Cimarron Trailers, but right now I want you to watch. A cowboy rode across the West like a king. He arrived, his throne was a leather saddle. His crown was a tall hat, and he had one tool, and that was a rope. And it is amazing what he can do. How about a nice warm welcome from down in Texas, Mr. Ketch Weaver. Oh, buddy. Watch this guy work. Trick and fancy roping it. Round and round he goes, and he's riding his trusty steed, Old Willis, here tonight. A beautiful buckskin. Grew up as a cowboy. He's a fifth-generation cowboy. Well, they didn't have many toys to play with. He had a nylon rope. He said, I wonder if I can twirl that rope. And I believe he learned to do it very well. He goes fast, he goes slow, he goes around and around, he goes over his head. And if you like him, let him hear from you, huh? Oh, look at that. Changing hands, using that right, over to the left, back and forth he goes. I'm telling you, this guy has performed all around the world. He's performed down at the Super Bowl. He performs in Fort Worth, Texas. And watch the balance he's about to show you. Look at that. Look at that. Look how he slows it down. Rolls it over his shoulders. Brings it around. Now, here's what you have to realize. When you twirl a rope, you have to spin that in your hand or it'll all wad up on you. And I'm going to make a bet with you. You're not going to see him drop that loop tonight. Look at there, a Texas tornado. He just keeps it going round and around. Now realize that rope is 30 feet long. Look, he's building coils, switching it back. That's a butterfly, back and forth. And watch what he's about to do. Watch this. Look at that. How about that, Mr. Ketch Weaver? Maybe you have seen other trick and fancy ropers. They bring a platform out because they don't want to hit their rope on the dirt and drop that loop. Well, growing up, Ketch Weaver didn't have a platform to rope on. He just had the Texas Plains, and he said, I'll show you what we do down West Texas way. Look at this. He is so smooth as a line of match poetry, isn't he? He comes to Denver for your pleasure and entertainment. He's been here all week long. He was going to leave this morning, and we said, Catch, is there any way you could stay for the MLK Rodeo? He said, I'd love to perform for everybody. We'd love to be here for you, and he is here for us too. Look at him go. All the way around. Now, he's an everyday working cowboy. He's the only man in professional rodeo, not only a contract act trick roper, he's also a professional pickup man in the game of rodeo. And he owns a ranch as well. Look at him maneuver that rope around. Watch this. This is going to take timing. He's going to step in that loop. Miss that spoke just like that. What do you think, friends? What do you think of that? Look right inside. Oh boy, you're looking good, Cat. Looking real good. Look at that changing hands from back to forth and around the world and over and around. And he never pauses, never stops. Wow. Can you imagine the strength it takes? Did you like that? Huh? Isn't that something? I'm telling you. Catch, you're looking awful good, but you know what? You're dragging your rope behind. Cowboys don't drag your rope. A real cowboy could push that rope. I bet you can't push a rope, can you? Huh? You want to bet a little bit on that? We'll just make a little wager that you can't push that rope. Everybody watch. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. That's called walking the dog. Look at that. Yep, just walking it. And then he picks it up, and watch what he does. He's going to turn that into a loop once again. Just going to feed it, a little more, until he's got the whole thing going once again, just like that. Well, let's pick up the pace. Come on, you start to clap your hands. You watch this. You watch this. Make a little noise. Back and forth. It's called the Texas Skip and Mr. Catch Weaver. Oh, mama, put me to bed. I done seen too much. Well, bring old Willis back out here because we've got something special, something real special to show you right now. Mount up, Catch. Now, that rope he just used, that rope is 30 feet long, but I want you to look on the side of that saddle. There's another rope right there. That rope is 60 feet long. Now, here's the question. Can he turn 60 feet of rope into one big loop? Toss it out there. Let everybody see how long it is. Look at that. Almost to the wall. He's going to start with a little tiny loop. You got to help him, because he's going to start making it a little bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the louder you clap, the more you clap, the bigger it gets. It's going to grow and grow and grow. Look at that rope climbing up the side of the saddle. There it is. It's all there, all 60 feet of it. But the question, can you ride a horse and spin that rope? Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Catch Weaver from the Lone Star State of Texas. Oh, it don't get no better than that. And a special thank you to Cimarron Trailers, but right now we welcome in the banner of Coors, one of our great sponsors here this year. For 150 years, Coors Banquet has been enjoyed by legendary people doing legendary things. That's a century and a half worth celebrating, so crack open a Coors Banquet and start something worth celebrating 150 years from now.
Well, right now, we want you to meet 3 grease paint matadors as we say thank you to our friends at Arrow. And we're talking about Johnny Yates, Ray McCullough, and the one and only Wayne Rogers.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some bull riding tonight?
Hey, we want you to stick around now. When the last bull bucks, don't go home. Stick around. We're going to take a little video ride. Here we go. Anthony Smith is a cowboy from Houston, Texas. Just graduated from high school this past year. Been riding bulls since he was 14 years old. They ride with a loose rope. Just a loose rope goes around the middle. Pull it up tight, ride them for 8. Here we go. Anthony Smith, Houston, Texas. Okay, Anthony, you're the man. Just ride and slide. Just outside, let's go. Whoa, yeah, look here, look here. Well, it'll be no score as we look at it on the Pendleton replay. Everything's looking good. Turns back, away from his hand, gets tilted. Look at our bullfighters moving in to take care of business.
Well, let's try another one. Let's try another one. Here is Anthony Smith from Houston, Texas. Now we're going to go down to Traverse Zeno. He's going to be next. Beaumont, Texas. He's a 2023 Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo Bull Riding Champion. We're going to take your attention right now down to the Mountain Dew Buck and Shoot as we get set
Come on.
for this Cracker Jack to ride.
Come on, clap those hands. Come on.
Get them revved up and ready to rumble because this bull is as hard to ride as giving a tiger an enema. We want him to ride him though, don't we? Yes, sir. All set. Traverse Zeno.
Come on, don't quit it.
Texas.
Come on.
Now's the time to make the noise. Here we go, Traverse. Come on, hang tight, buddy. You bet. Stay with him. Jump back, throw me down. We done rode one. Yes, indeed. Traverse Zeno, Beaumont, Texas. Watch this on the big screen. Watch this bull. Goes left. Says, nope, I'm going to go the other way. And that is tough. Changing direction. He never weakens. Stays right in the middle of him. And he is going to make that 8-second buzzer. Now, we'll go down to 1 to 100 possible points. 100, of course, would be a perfect. Scores coming together for the Beaumont, Texas man. Looks like the rider's score, half going to the bull rider. And how about 76 points the score is? 7-6. Gonna set the pace.
Come on. Y'all been rocking it all night. Don't quit us
Yvonne
now.
Horton, Hope, Arkansas is the man to go as we go down to the Coors Shoot Gate. Here's a young man getting ready to go right now. Getting ready to slide and ride. Getting a lot of help down there. Yvonne Martin is the cowboy getting ready to go. Calls for the gate. Come on, buddy. Stay aboard. Come on. Come Come on, help him, help him, help him. So they watch us to replay right here. You're going to see he's doing good right there. As we go to the J.E. Dunn replay. Everything looks good here. He turns back into his hand. Round he goes. Now he's going to change direction. Just about this time, he reaches down and touches the bull with the free hand. It'll be no score. Come on, Denver.
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
Hey, you know Common Spirit Health is proud to be a presenting partner and the official first aid provider of the National Western Stock Show. Our legacy is providing heartfelt healing to the communities where we live and to those we serve. Find care at mountain.commonspirit.org. But right now, we're going to find a great bull rider. Elijah Cox is next. And he's out of the country music state of Tennessee. Here we go. Whiteville, Tennessee, and he is a storm on the horizon. Big stout bull jerks him down. No score for Elijah Cox of Whiteville, Tennessee. Watch this again. Now, he kind of gets tilted forward a little bit. When that happens, those feet come up in the back, and you are going downtown. No score. No score for him. So we only have one qualified ride so far. The
Trevisino.
76.
Elijah Cox is the cowboy. So we're going to make a presentation there in front of our president's box. Our Beaumont, Texas cowboy, Trevisino, with a score of 76 points. What do you say we give him a nice round of applause? It's going to be our 2024 champion cowboy.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
Friends, as we bring our rodeo to a close tonight, we remember this special day honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Let's reflect on his powerful message of unity, equality, and justice in the spirit of his dream. Let's reflect on what makes all of us powerful. This country started with the Indian, then the Europeans or the whites, then the African Americans. They all blended for generations to create our unique identity today. So as you see the Indian, the white man, and the African American come together, and with our children, it symbolizes unity and our next generation watching us, and that we are powerful together as one. The Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo would like everyone to embrace our unique backgrounds and celebrate the strength that is found in all of our diversity. And in the back, you see the future generation. Dr. King's legacy teaches us that our differences should be bridges, not barriers. Together, let's continue working toward a world where every individual is judged by his character, not by the color of your skin. Friends, happy Martin Luther King Day, and thank you for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Come to your feet, because tonight we're celebrating 40 years. They want to take a video of all of you in the building. So please stay standing as we take a vision of what happened 40 years ago with the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed yourself tonight. On behalf of Dr. Lynn Phillips, myself, Sam Harry, we want to say thank you. And remember, as long as the sun sets in the west, there'll always be cowboys.
This is for the busted hearts. This is for the question marks. This is for the outcast soul, lost control, no one knows. Sing it for the can't go back. Sing it for the broken past. Sing it for the just found out life is now upside down. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you feel alone and don't understand, if you're fighting the fight of your life, then stand. We're gonna make it through this hand in hand. And if we fall, we will fall together. Together.
This is for the second chance. This is for the new romance. Singing for the left in vain. Overcame. It's not too late.
If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you feel alone and don't understand, if you're fighting the fight of your life, then stand. We're gonna make it through this hand in hand. And if we fall, we will fall together. Together. When we rise, we will rise together. Together. You're all alone, and you feel I can promise Can you feel it? We fall, we will fall together. I got you, my brother. I see you, my sister. When we rise, we will rise together. Together. Take my hand. Help me stand. Together we are dangerous. Together with our differences. Together we are bolder, braver, stronger.